my God, look at the brown turkey figs. This plant is just going and going and going. This is my grandma's tree. Just crushing it, busting out figs. Busting out figs. God, I love these things. There's 2 trees here. They're both just loaded. Loaded. Oh yeah. Can't feed me too many figs. That is not even a thing. Oh, I love my figgies. Look at these beautiful things. So close. Oh, the story behind the figs. These are brown turkeys. I believe. Pretty sure. But regardless, I call it the grandma fig. Because when I was a kid, I think I was like 10, my grandpa Jack took me to a friend of his place in the Bronx, New York. The guy's name was Bernie. Pretty sure his name was Bernie. It's a long time ago, like 35 years ago. We went out in his backyard and he had these fig trees. They were probably like 30 feet, 40 feet tall. They were huge, and I climbed them. They had big, giant lateral branches. I was able to climb all these fig trees. He had 4 or 5 big, giant ones in his yard. And I ate my weight in figs that day. And it kind of got my grandpa. He was like, wow, these are delicious. I would like to grow these. Can I grow this? And they didn't really grow anything. But Bernie hooked him up with a cutting off of these trees. And that's what these are. So the original tree is in the Bronx. Then the next tree landed at my grandparents' place in New Rochelle, New York. And then the next tree were 3 cuttings off of that came down here with my grandma in a pickle jar. They were about 1 foot long, and she had them rooted in a pickle jar. And I planted one of those, or 3 of them actually. One of them died. My neighbor crushed one of them with a mower, and while he was doing me a favor to mow my lawn. That was awesome. But the one is still there. The one's alive. And like 2 years ago, I think I took some cuttings off of that one, and that's what these are. And I followed this dude Charles. He sent me his recipe for soil to grow some figs. Charles St. Angelo, thank you very much. It has worked beautifully. The proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the fig pudding. Nice mix. Keep it alkaline. I add some bone meal. I did bury a fish underneath that, both of these trees. That's Grandma and Grandpa. I don't know who's who. But there's a big fat, like 10 or 12 inch mullet. I think it was that I pulled out of the river when me and Kelly went fishing. So I buried that right underneath there, and I mixed the soil all up. It's got lime, it's got bone meal, it's got bunch of perlite, a little bit of peat moss. My dad's yelling at me. Breakfast is ready. I have to go in. So I believe that was it. He used azomite. I did not add any azomite to mine. I didn't want to do that. But I went with bone meal for the phosphorus, the calcium, and keep it a little more alkaline. And it seemed to make that tree very happy. So if you want to grow some figs, make a mix like that. Lean on the more alkaline side. They do like alkalinity, calcium, and phosphorus. So, from the Reid Farm, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Build the channel, build the channel. Thank you, guys.